Hello and welcome back to Airport ACEO here on RawSlowGaming, and we're back here with another day as just at Airport ACEO's at our Airport Skavsta Municipal Airport, and we were talking about the last episode that we hadn't gotten any emergencies, but of course during the night or during the hours after that episode until this episode, the next day in the game, we of course had an emergency. We didn't have the tools to handle it though, so we got fined for that and 0 rating for it. They needed an ambulance and we don't have any ambulance or emergencies vehicles or anything like that, so that is one thing we will look into in this episode. If we can't get that in, we'll actually start with that. Is that something we need to do R&D? Yes. So we need the emergency response unit, and that gives us emergency response structures and vehicles, security patrols, and bird strike prevention system able to build. So of course that is going to mean that we need to do even more. And another thing there that means is that we need another administrator. And we found a sweet spot to be something like this. Also doesn't really matter as such, the skill there, I believe. Well, I guess it matters in the speed that it gets developed, but it doesn't matter as such if it takes 2 days or 1 day or more or less for us, really. One thing that can matter a bit is that our passenger satisfaction actually have gone up a little bit, I believe. Entrance fees, terminal quality, decoration, service technicians, proactive repairs, yeah. So we need to make our terminal a little bit nicer, and that is something we will work on in this episode. Because we have shops, restaurants and cafes. Food room, yeah, exactly. So we will do a couple of food rooms here. Right, and we were talking about having also a toilet here on the unsecure side. But for now, we will work in a couple of restaurants and cafes. Cafes. This spot, of course, is going to be for boarding this whole area. So I think alongside here we could have like many small restaurants. That would probably be better than having just one big or several big ones. And we're actually having far too much space than we need here in this small airport, since we're just doing small stands here. We could, of course, add in maybe like medium gates here. That could be interesting. Medium remote gates. That could be something to do. But we only have a small runway. I don't know if we actually can fit. Can we have medium planes here? Yeah, we can. Or no? It's grayed out. No, we can't. Or how does this work? No, I don't think so. I think we need a medium runway to take medium flights. So I think we will do smaller restaurants then, or food rooms. And I don't really want to put them right next to the toilets, at least. So we will actually have them a little bit further away. And we might have a wall there as well. And that's a nice touch that you actually get square meters now as well. So 50 square meters, that's decent. Oh, you require more, much more actually. 66 and 140. Right, so let's demolish you, and we will do bigger ones. So 49, let's do 63. I think that were enough. Or were it not enough? Nope, still not enough. So 66 square meters is the smallest one, and then we got about 150. Oh, we got this one, 16 square meters. 16 square meters, that is actually something we might be able to fit here. So if we reserve that area for boarding, could have like 16 square meters. Yeah, something like that. That is going to be, all right, a hilltop cafe. So you want one display fridge and maybe one cafe counter. We can definitely fix that. Display fridge. Counter, sandwich, snacks. Display fridge, yes. One display fridge. Let's actually start with the counter. Cashier counter. Oh, come on. Small, large. You can have just a small one. Oh, this again. So, yeah, that is placed incorrectly, of course. So, we want that to be like that. So, the staff is standing here. We kinda... Yeah, we will have that just in the middle like that. And then we'll have display fridges, 2 like that. And yeah, why not? 1 like that. That's more than enough. And we'll have that Hilltop Cafe sign. So there we go. And that will need some contractors to be deployed. So let's deploy 1 contractor. We'll demolish that room. And we're going to have so many more food things and such that we more than we need. But yeah, 154, that's actually on the small side. Oh, 161. So what can we have here? Like 66, 158, the bean. Or Valentino. Or City's Italian Kitchen. La French, Belbeer. Gotta have a beer place. Or Kappa. We will work some walls around this establishment. We do have staff zone there, so I don't really think that's any real point. We'll just have this like closed in. That will just be maybe like a cleaning closet, and the same here. So we will have like that, and we will do some large windows here. These ones are super large, right? So that fit like that, and that goes like that. Oh, of course we are. Why is it like this? That it's like 1 tile uneven. But you get 2 huge windows like that. And we want, which thing do we want to have here? The bean, 37 and 948. 1064 and 40% cut. That's better for Valentino if we're just looking for cash, which we might be. 1064 and 40% cut. 1200 and 39% cut. The hourly rate is really the one that is most important. So we need 3 cooking stations and 1 cafe counter. For that, 3 cooking stations and cooking station 3. All right, so you will have that over here, and then you will have 1 there, and we will have some more wall here. I see. This will be kitchen area. And we will put in some more things there that you would have in a restaurant, because this is obviously a restaurant. A kitchen sink. That is going to be needed. No cooking station counter now. We want stainless steel counter. All right, so we got let's pause here. We got an emergency, and they need, what do they need? Stand, fire truck assistance. Well, we can't have a fire truck, so yeah, missing correct emergency building. So we get 0% rate on handling that emergency. So we need to get the emergency in, or we will get severely punished here, I believe. So we will lose all contracts eventually and things like that. Maybe. I'm not really sure how it works, to be honest, but I would imagine. So what do we want more? We have a prep station. Probably would have more than 1 prep station. Something like that. That one is, I want to delete that one. That is not how we want it to be. We want that to be, no, not a cooking station. We have had those. Well, cooking station, you have actually, oh, you have the whole thing here pretty much. Cooking station is actually what? It's actually the food, the stainless steel counter, and the stove together. So we don't need that. We might have a fridge or 2 though. So fridge. And now the question is that thing behind it we see, or is that the front? Don't know. And let's see here, what is the next thing on the agenda? Can't tell on this picture either, really, if that's the front or the back that we see. The more I'm looking on it, the more I think it's the back though, so we'll just demolish that and place that again. And let's see here. So, counter, beer tap, and a coffee machine. That is something that might be needed outside, so to say. Food counter. So where do we want the food counter? Do we want the food counter? We will see how this works, but I'll put in food counters that whole side, and we'll have a cashier, a large cashier there in the middle. And is there anything more? Yes, the beer taps. Coffee machine and beer taps over here. So coffee machine almost disappeared there. And a beer tap, like so. And we'll get in with a little bit more wall here to close this out, like so. And then we'll have 2 small doors here, like so. That's starting to look good. As I'm putting in tables and chairs and everything like that, do remember to smash that like button if you're enjoying the show. Also, if you haven't done so yet and want to follow along here on our Airport ACEO beta playthrough, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to follow along, basically. And if you want to be super duper sure of not missing out on anything, you should hit that notification bell as well, as that is coming up as you hit subscribe. So we'll have a bit of an area from there, and then we'll have square tables that we're putting together. Something like that, and one like that, and another as so. Actually, we'll have that. No, not that close to the beer and tap and things. Table, square table. And yeah, what will we have? Will we have a larger table here or a 2 table? Just a table around now. I think we will have. We'll have a simple table. We'll have a simple table like that. And we'll have some modern chairs here. Like so. There we go. And we will open the contract here for Sana Kitchen. We have this open. This looks a little bit on the stupid side almost, I would say, but it's fine. I don't think you have had any sales. Oh, you have had actually 65 out of 35. $17 of 215. That's a lot worse. I really should change that counter. I'll get to that some day. I should probably also get in a contractor or 2. So let's deploy 2 more. How is our airport doing there with the rest? We haven't had any delays at least, or a question about delays, so that's good. Halfway into the day, we are up 43k almost, which is a healthy number for us to be. So that's good. Operations is all right. Could try to get in more taxiway, but I don't think we need to. We could also get in more vehicles. I don't think we really need to do that either. Taxiway, well, that will be emergency part thingy. That could be nice to get in. Of course, we should really build up this first, though. And how are the R&D going? R&D, yeah, 20%. So obviously not that much of it done. I really don't feel like it have sold 65 out of 35, but maybe it has. I could be wrong. That sort of irritates me, so let's fix that. The floor here, like that. Thank you. So this will give us a nice little restaurant over here. We have a small cafe. We have some machines, coffee machines. Well, not coffee machines, but vending machines. That's the name. We have an exit here needed. We could definitely build more shops and things here. We don't really have the passengers that is realistic to have that much in the airport. This like one food thingy, that's in one shop, and maybe like a small cafe and some vending machines. I think that's pretty realistic for what the airport is. We could try, or rather we will try maybe, to add in some decorations and things to up the thingies for the airport. A bottle. So you will be impressed coming out of the duty free that you will see a bottle on a statue. Holiday festive. No, we don't really want that. No airport logo. No, definitely not. Flower bed outside, hedge. Yeah, we could go crazy with plants here, but we will not. Holiday tree is the only thing with our operation costs. That's interesting. Alright, there is actually staff standing at the cooking stations. That's also pretty interesting. Oh well, yeah, this seems quite busy. 94 out of 35. So maybe this could hold up to being beneficial. We could add in some gate seating over here just for people to wait a bit further out. Also could build something like a TV room or something like that. If there were tools to do that, I don't really think it is. And also, as said, we're having like 100 persons here in the airport. You shouldn't really have too much for people or for an airport with that size. We are bringing in good amount of cash though, which is good, because that is something that is going to be needed. What we could add in also is maybe some screens, if I just can't find them. There we go. Flight information screens. Could have here, or just stepping in here. Or we'll have them actually like this, pretty close to the seating area, and as you come in, I think that's pretty realistic. And since this now has become a wall and everything, we'll have a flight information screen there. And do we have that on the unsecure side as well? Do we fit there? Oh, almost. We'll have it there and there. We might move that door eventually. So getting in some flight information desks, see if that helps. And let's get in the max number of contractors here for a little while, so we can get that done. And I'll also add in the taxiway here. We'll first just speed the game up here a little bit, so they can get the restaurant done. And then we'll add in the taxiway. And I haven't actually gotten every object here to build still. Yeah, and not all contractors here either. But there are a lot of contractors standing still, so I think we can add in the taxiway now. And I will do that. Taxiway like that. want to have it like this. Cost 66k. Yeah, this is going to take a healthy chunk out of our million. But something like that. And that means now we're going to say that actually meant that we had some customers to the restaurant, but that's not the case. Oh, and you're totally stuck there, or sort of were stuck. Oh, this could be like a back room to the restaurant. We could put some more fridges and things over there. Yeah, I still can't tell really how this is supposed to be. I think in the end this is... Well, no, I can't tell. I can't tell. Kind of like this. I wish there were like some buffet kind of things you could put in or so. Because that is what I would think that would be there. And yeah, I think that will be everything for this episode. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you here soon again. And for the next episode, I guess hopefully we will be able to get in the emergency kit that we need to handle an emergency, and maybe actually be able to do that properly if we get one would be nice for sure. With that said, again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you here soon again. Bye-bye. You have been watching RawSlowGaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.